like, because I always find, like, do you know, like in first world industry, when people get into spirituality or a religious belief or anything, they live it to its absolute full. And then it can sometimes disguise, yeah, but we are all just the same in this, like, around in the UK, we've grown up pretty much very similar sort of lives to an extent. Obviously, there's a lot of, like, deprived areas. There's a lot of difference in there. But, you know, what we're being told in education, what we're being told at certain places. And then, I don't like education. I'm sure we can dive into that. But then there gets to a stage where you get to about 20 and then you meet all your friends again. It's like one went off down this path, one went here, one went there. And I met my friends that went down Buddhism route. But they're like, I meditate like 9 hours a day now, I do this. And I get it, but then there's also still that Ripley boy in them. They've still got like elements of like who they are deep down in their soul, and they try to pretend it doesn't exist.
Do you know what chewing gum then?
No, does that make sense to you? I meet people along the way that I'm like, it's okay, it's good to go. I've got into spirituality. I felt this epiphany, or I had this mental problem that I was going through, and I needed something. But then they can go, like I have in my life, the whole way that way, and you lose a bit of sense of who you actually are, if that makes sense.
So it's an escape, isn't it? That's just another way, same as people might drink or a drug, and then
finding a clique or being a part of something.
I
know friends that have gone into cults and things. Genuinely,
I found that so interesting.
I do. They're my documentaries, man. That's crazy life.
Because they're not all negative either.
No,
everyone has negative experiences, but obviously that's what we see. We just see the
it's more interesting to document, though, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Do you know, like the Jim Jones one, the Wild Country one with Osho. There's so many fascinating ones that, again, had good principle, had great philosophy and idea, but then got taken over and sort of like manipulated into what a cult can be. I don't know enough stories of the successful ones, actually. So
no, I don't. But just when I've heard people speak that used to be in cults, and then they will say, but actually, there was a lot of it was shit, but some of it was really, really good and helpful and helped me. Do you know what I mean? It was good to be part of something. Yeah. But in terms of like the spirituality thing, I think it's important not to. It's kind of something that adds to your existence rather than becomes your existence.
Yeah, I love what you just said then. I genuinely do, because I got the golden rule on my arm, but that's like taken a bit away from most. I mean, the golden rule is treat others as you wish to be treated.
Okay. I don't know what that is, the golden rule.
The golden rule, I heard it in a song, and that just sent me on a learning towards that. And it was this guy, he said, every day I'm measuring the hurt within the golden rule. And I didn't know what it was, so I was like, right, what's the golden rule? And in every religious scripture, which is like hundreds of religions, it all has one rule that like rules all rules, and it is that.
It's all the same.
It is, it's saying treat others as you wish to be treated is the main rule. And then if you look at the golden rule when you get home, like look at all the ways that the adaptation of that is being said. It's so poetic and beautiful, and that is my main philosophy. But then in all religions then, and all spirituality teachings, I've managed to sort of handpick the ones that suit me and handpick the ones that work for my life, rather than what I was trying to say before. When I got into Buddhism, I felt I had to literally become the Buddha, essentially.